Good morning and welcome. It's 8 o'clock-ish. It's the 14th day of November 2021. It is a bright, shiny, crisp November morning. We're looking at another 88 degrees here in Ventura, but that's okay because apparently we don't get winter. The rest of the world is getting snow, flooding, volcanoes, glaciers melting. So I really can't complain, can I? But I will, because I am your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, sarcasm, controversy, and general internet nonsense that is the OGGM. And today we are continuing our trip through the optional races for 5th edition to make sure we are clear and on board of what each and every race can do. I have been challenged that when this experiment is all done to then compare them to the older version of the races, like how our elves in 5e compared to elves in 1e, so that might be the next version of this project. But right now we're just taking a look at all the optional player character races for 5th edition. And today we're looking at, remember, we're doing this by how they were voted for popularity, not alphabetical, so if you're confused in the order, as I said, I found this thing online where somebody did a poll. I don't know who it was. It might have been Polygon, where they voted which races were the most popular. Asamir, or Half Angels were number 1, and we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, strangely, the Tabaxi. The Tabaxi came on as number 6. Hot Anime Cat Girls came in at number 6. Half Angels came in at number 1. I guess I figured, considering everything, cat people would have rated higher because, you know, hot anime cat girls, but apparently more people want to play a half angel than they do a half cat. So I was first introduced to this race when they showed up in my favorite 5th edition adventure, Tomb of Annihilation. There was a Tabaxi NPC called Bag of Nails, and I thought that was just the cutest, most interesting, greatest name for an NPC. But I believe they showed up in other products before that, and of course they were made official in Volo. So, not surprisingly, if you choose to be a Tabaxi, you get a dexterity score of +2 and a charisma score of +1. As always, age, alignment, and size don't matter because 5th edition Wizards of the Coast has changed all the rules for size. So if you want to be a 2'3" Tabaxi, you can. If you want to be a 7'9" Tabaxi, you can. But for the purposes of Dungeons & Dragons combat, they are medium. They have a base walking speed of 30 feet. They have dark vision because, well, you know, cats. Their dark vision is dim light, 60 feet, and darkness as if it was dim light. They are also very agile. They have an ability called Feline Agility, where their reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns. So every other turn, you could boost your speed to 60, and you don't have to take a long rest. Even monks have to take a rest after they use monk speed. Wow. Can you imagine this? And then combined with monk speed? And wow, just you. Okay, so I guess cheetahs. They also have cat's claws. Because of your claws, you have a climbing speed of 20 feet, which of course you could then use to double using feline agility. In addition, your claws are natural weapons which you can use to make unarmed strikes. If you hit with them, you deal slashing damage equal to 1d4 plus your strength modifier, instead of the bludgeoning damage normal for an unarmed attack. You also have something called Cat Talent, where you receive proficiency in perception and stealth skills. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna, owning a cat. They're not as stealthy as people think they are. Cats have this great, oh, they're like ninjas, they're so stealthy, until you actually own a cat and watch it knock things over at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're like, yeah, no, you're not stealthy. They can speak, read, and write Common and one other language of your choice. Well, there is no cat language, but, there's Sylvan, right? In D&D. It's the closest thing to, I guess, an animal language. I don't know, Common seems unusual. And being able to write Common, how do you write? You've got claws. But you're a mammal, so you have opposable thumbs, so I guess you could write. Anyways, that is the Tabaxi. Not as popular as you would think they were. And compared to lizard folk, who were, I thought, really ridiculously broken, these guys aren't so bad. I mean, the claws make them pretty much, they're designed to be monks. You know, you've got super speed, you've got an already built-in natural strike. Uh, you can play a monk, get to, when you get monk speed, and then you could feline agility with monk speed, and you'd be going 40 feet, so 80, and then double that to 160 for one round. That's and you can do that also while you're climbing. That's not bad. Yeah, I mean, and weird that they're not more popular because again, hot anime cat girl. Well, what do I know? Anyway, that's the Tabaxi. If you appreciate this perusing adventure through the races. Oh, Tabaxi come in at 2.16%. I forgot to mention that on the popularity vote. I'm sorry. It's Sunday, it's early, and I haven't had coffee. Tabaxi come in at 2.16% on the popularity list. If you appreciate this and want to hear more, let me know. If you do not want to hear more, let me know. We have 1 more, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go, and then we will have completed Volos and moving on to the next book. Till next time, I am your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, and general internet nonsense and tyranny, the OGGM, Anime Cat Girl, Anime Cat Girl, Anime Cat Girl.